When you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where Frakschön sits? Now the Ritz. Different types to wear it.
Buongiorno amici, ciao a tutti, sono BC, and welcome to another episode on the Diamond Society. And first let me start off by saying hello all of our new friends. Man, channel's been doing awesome. You guys have been doing awesome. Lots of activity going on in the video comments. Lots of sharing, lots of excitement. You guys are spreading the word about this voyage that we're on together, and I appreciate it. So welcome to all you new folks that are with us. And man, we're close to 100. Like, I'm not one that gets caught up on numbers, but 100 folks, man, 100 folks on the BC team. That's pretty awesome. So looking forward to that. Maybe something special will happen. I don't know. Every day's special, isn't it? So why should anything be any different? Because every day's special. Yay. Anyway, I'm just in my little, what is this? Medieval, modern dwarven hut down in Diamond City. Just kind of hanging out. Actually, I'm looking for some resources. But hey, I just noticed something on the wall. You see that? That golden apple? I don't know what that is. I have an idea. It says, "You're the apple of my eye." Aww. That's so sweet. I think these are related. I'm not sure, but I think they're related. Rumor has it they are. So, Biden, very cool. I'm glad I'm the apple of your eye. And we know we just left that secret message about of something on the United server recently, and there's another apple over here too. I don't know what that's about. Nothing special about it, but you know what? Let's just carry that with us. You know what? Okay, so I'm here, and I need cobblestone, man. I need cobblestone, but I really need slabs. I've got one slab here. I don't want to take that because that's kind of how items start to sort in. And no, I don't have any over here. Man, I got a ton of andesite. Holy cow! But I don't see any. You know what? Can you still make... Hold on. This might be a terrible tragedy of a waste, but I think you used to be able to do this. Yeah, but you can't do it anymore. Because that would be awesome. We could just use that stuff since... I was about to say crap. Oh my gosh. But we don't... It doesn't have any other purpose. But anyway, we need to look out for some cobblestone, so let's head off and do that real quick. Wait a second. Hello?
These nuts.
Oh, hey, these nuts, what's going on?
These nuts.
You don't say.
These nuts.
It's a little early for Halloween.
These nuts.
Okay, all right, man. Well, what if I asked you to do a trick?
These nuts.
Oh, well, fine. Let me see what I got. Hold on. Hey, actually, I got this. How about this?
Got him.
Okay, well, have fun then.
These nuts.
That was weird. Let's go out the back door. I don't want to deal with that weirdo. And spent tons of time out at the theme park underground in our caverns where we put all of our supplies during the build, and I got tons and tons of cobblestone. I've been transporting back and forth, but I actually need stone, so yeah, let's get that rocking. There's already some cooking. Let's go ahead and make some more. We got quite a bit of time while that's cooking up, so we need to kind of do something else. And I'm gonna keep my head down because I'm excited to kind of show you the progress. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. Just an update. I'm excited to show you the progress on Stark Tower, but first, check this out. We need to get some wood. We've been using a lot of spruce and a lot of stone in this build, and yeah. So let me clear out this little micro forest I've built here, and then we'll go check on the progress of our stone, and we'll go from there. All right, so it may not look like I've cut any trees down, but in fact I have cut quite a few. You can see here, this is one good harvest, and went ahead and supplied a second harvest because we're going to need a lot of wood. But look at this, man. 3 double chests. Well, 2 double chests and a little extra. Hey! 2 double chests and a little extra stone, but the whole reason why I need all of that junk is because, you know, we talked about trying to dim out the floors in between every level of Stark Tower, and the design that I used on the base part here, on the base part of the building, is a spruce slab on the bottom and then a stone slab on the top, and that kind of gives like the appearance of like ceiling tiles, you know, kind of like if you're in an office building, so it looks like ceiling tiles on the roof. And then we use the slabs on the floor just to stop spawning, and the reason I'm choosing brown is just to help increase the darkness inside the building and just give it give a little more ominous look from a distance. So yeah, gonna probably recruit the help of several good friends or mates. and we got 19 floors right now to do it. But the good news is they get smaller as they go up. But hopefully we can kind of over some time we'll get this together. But yeah, but check this out. I got the back of the building here, and I want to kind of show you that. Actually, Addictive G helped me build that. We were on together a couple days ago. Was it a couple days ago? Yeah. So the design is pretty sweet. Now this one is a little, it's different. In all the drawings and the concept art I look like, there were some that tried to make it look like this face of the building here, like the MetLife building. But the truth of the matter is that it was different. It was all glass faced, and it was and it had the brown pillars in it, and I talked about the angles that come out on the side. So what I did is just to create an extra level of depth, we went ahead and used that jungle wood again behind the glass, and it's all on one plane, so I didn't want to have anything come out. So what I had to do was implement our slabs and then put a glass block behind it, and then come back out forwards with the glass blocks. And I think that's good. I think it provides just a little bit of shadow and a little bit of interest there on the wall, so it's not completely boring. And then you can see I reconstituted our black stained clay that sits behind the glass, kind of like as support beams in the structure of this building. So I'm really satisfied with the way this turned out, and it's looking pretty fabulous and pretty fine. Yeah, also worked on the front of the building here. Now this is the side I said I was going to have to do off camera, and it was tricky indeed. But let me throw a pearl over here to this side. Oh, first try. Okay. But I talked about how this was going to be a wood beam just like this side. And this is a terrible view. Let me see if I can get up higher. All right. And but it has like kind of a sliver of glass that continually gets larger and larger and larger, and man, I think I freaking nailed it. I'm really excited with the way that this turned out. And you know, I didn't want to have a really fast super quick transition here, so I wanted to only transition by half a block at a time. And the way I did that is every 3 floors I transitioned by using fences. So by using fences, and then inside of the building, I also put fences back there just to give like a, not really a reflection, but just a little extra depth when you're looking through the glass. So these fences provide that half block of transition, and then no fences, and then fences, and then no fences. So we're able to get up quite a number of floors with a very smooth transition. Over 19 floors, we only moved over 3 blocks over 19 floors. So it's exactly what I'm looking for. But yeah, so now it's time to actually start the skin of the vertical stripes. And I'll tell you what, let me get a couple supplies together, and I'm going to show you how I've worked out this concept. I'm really excited about it. I think you're going to dig it. So ciao for now. So the last thing I said to you was that I was going to gather up some materials, and we were going to do a little something together. But man, oh man, through the awesome help of Addictive G and 2 other very special people whom I'll leave a mystery at this point, yeah, talk about getting into a groove and a rhythm, man. We laid down all 19 floors, both the floor and the ceiling. And oh what an incredible help. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Speaking of which, Detective G just left, but oh man, what a big help. And yeah, it's all filled out and fine and fabulous. So, but I do have the materials. I got some wool here and I got some black hardened stained clay, and I have some other materials in my inventory that we'll get to in just a second. But what I want to do is I want to start right here, because right now is kind of laid out the stripes in the way that you'd kind of normally see them. And what we see in almost every single build is this type of design where we've got these vertical stripes, and they're done in the white wool. Of course, it's raining. I'm not gonna complain. I'm happy. All right, so we have these stripes that are done in the white wool and the black stained clay, and that's what we see in like all the different buildings. Now, through more and more of my kind of looking and zooming in, these black stripes really look to almost be like glass, and the stripes are kind of more of an off-white, and they're almost like a protective covering over the building. So I want to do what BC do, man, and what BC do is we try to achieve like more depth, right? So depth is important. We got to have that depth in our builds and everything that we do. So let me show you the materials that I'm going to use for all these vertical stripes. Ready? Bam. Light gray wool. All right, let's get this stuff out of our inventory. Acacia wood and light gray. You know what? That's not. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be light gray. It's supposed to be gray. Hold on just a second. All right. I got the gray stained glass. Okay, so gray stained glass. That's going to be the other element. But we're not going to use the stained glass. We are going to use... Bam. Gray stained glass panes. Gray stained glass panes. So those are the three elements. That's what our color palette is right there. So let me show you how this is going to work. First off, we're going to put the stripes basically where they're laid out on the template here. But I'm going to take these black ones, or the darker stripes, all right? I'm going to cut those out, and we're going to start by doing the acacia wood. Now, because I have to crawl underneath to make this amazing, we're just going to kind of start it like that, okay? So let's cut this piece out here. And we're gonna do it like this, but I'll go back underneath and make it go up and down. But that's basically it right there. Okay, so now I need to break this wool right here, and same thing. We're gonna put this down into the floor like that, and we'll go ahead and do this one. Just demonstrating a little bit of a piece, so you kind of see what the overall desired effect is. Okay, so let me go ahead and build this up real quick, and yeah, while I'm doing this, just this kind of building here, instead of saying, oh, and I'm placing this block, and I'm placing this block, let me talk to you a second. So I mentioned early on that, you know, we've kind of grown, man. We've picked up almost 10 new people recently, and that's awesome. So welcome. But you know, when I look at other people and what they're doing, I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm any better or any worse or anything compared to anybody. I'm not comparing myself at all. BC is what BC is. We're different, and we build, and that's what BC do. And maybe watching people build is not what they always want. But I've kind of always wondered, like, what is it that causes my channel to grow so slowly? And I say that because it's been a year, and we still haven't even hit 100 subs, which is pretty crazy, honestly, in the grand scheme of things. Like, not even hitting 100 in 3 years, actually 3 years, not 100. So what am I doing wrong? And I started thinking about advertising and the way YouTube actually like promotes me, you know, as a recommendation or whatever. And I got a question for you. Maybe someone has the answer. So I swore a long time ago that I was never going to become a YouTube partner, that I was never going to do any of this for money or profit or anything like that. It's just all about the community. But what do you think? Do you think not being a YouTube partner like you get less promotion by YouTube? Do you think the algorithms go against you as a content creator if you're not a YouTube partner? Do you think if I did do the YouTube partnership, that for whatever reason I'd get like more connected into everything else YouTube? I'm curious what your thoughts are, because I'm debating. It's not about monetization, trust me, but oh man, I don't know. So anyway, here it is, man. This is man and woman, guys and gals. So from this to this is what we're doing. Now, when I look at this from the side, look what I'm getting. I'm getting like a half block of depth, right? From a distance, what am I getting? I'm getting kind of like a glare on it, but it's so dull. It's a very dull glare, but it's still like a glare. I can tell there's glass there, but it's dull enough that it could just be a surface as well. But still, look, when I look from a distance, I just see this little tiny sliver of recessed surface, which just gives that little extra depth, but not like so much that it's like crazy, like in, out, in, out, in, out. So that is what we are going to do, ladies and gentlemen, Amici. We are going to put this design, this skin, around our remaining surface all the way up to our 19th floor up there, at which time we get ready to start making our platform out towards the front of the building. And then, gosh, one more time together, and I think we're going to get the crown of this building on, and we're going to be done, man. Stark Tower is going to be in the books. So I'm going to get Ajax on the line, because I'm sure he doesn't have anything better to do but come here and stare at me for several hours. And, yeah, let's get some music going. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. And, let's do what BC do, man. Let's do what BC do. Oh my gosh, Amici. All I can do is honestly just like giggle with excitement and pleasure because, oh, just doing those last couple flybys of that sequence, I just felt really good about what's going on here. I really do. And I hope you do too, man. Oh my gosh, this is turning out so well. And that's not to say that's not to toot my horn. I'm just it's like when you have a vision in your head and it just actually starts to come together as the vision you saw in your head. That's a good feeling. That's a really, really good feeling. And man, this is one of those instances. I'll tell you what, it's actually getting really hard to kind of see this building because all these other cool structures that are here and everything's really tight. And I mean, we put this in a really tight location. I mean, heck, we even had to expand the road, right? So we knew it was going to be tight. We knew that that real estate was a premium here. So I'll tell you what, when this is all said and done, I am most definitely going to be making a world download with just the Stark Tower in it. And I'll tell you what, you all can help me, man, get this thing trending and get it out there as the new gold standard for Stark Tower builds goes. That would be awesome. But again, we're kind of jumping the gun because who knows, this could end up being crap. But anyway, but yeah, I like the way that, man, this, I'll tell you what, Ajax, let me say something first. Big thank you to Ajax. Ajax was more instrumental in that time lapse than you even know. Not just because he captured the footage, but because, let's see if I can make this. Because without that far distant perspective, some of this was almost impossible. Getting the right curvatures and like this whole side with the bow, but this rear area, man, Dave, I love your skyscraper, man, but gosh, it's so hard to see what's going on back here. But this ended up awesome. I really like the way that this came together, and I hope you do too. I'd love to have your feedback. That'd be fantastic. So, but yeah, man. Anyway, big thanks to, oh, go fly. No, big thanks to Ajax and yeah. So, gosh, what's the way ahead, man? Well, I don't know. But it's kind of funny that that these nuts came by earlier trick or treating. I mean, gosh, yeah, it is almost Halloween, and got to think about what we're gonna do here on the server for Halloween. We got to do something cool. Maybe we can get everybody together and have a little bit of party, do a little bit of downtown decorating, but that is just a couple weeks away, and we don't have much time to finish this tower if we're going to have it done to be able to show off for any kind of party or celebration. So, oh, and those torches right there, those were just a marker so I knew where the 16th floor was, because at that time I needed to be intersecting the wood with my curve. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I might need to work on this dark, but you see how much supplies we've reconstituted from GameSpace's build, man. This black stained clay has come in handy to kind of help create that extreme contrast shadow, but also like a second liner of this piece here. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. So we got to get this thing done, and I think, Amici, with our next episode, we should be good. I think that'll be everything we need. I think that'll be exactly what we need to get the crown on top of this building, and call it good. But in order to do that, I've got some things I got to work out. So I'm gonna finish this bow. I probably won't decorate it out. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna get this shape worked out here so that it's in place and ready to go. And then I think the next time we're together, we'll put the top on this building and call it a day. Yeah. Oh man. So Amici, gosh, this has been an awesome journey together. I'm really loving the way this building is coming together and turning out. And thank you for all your amazing feedback. And thank you very much to, again, some very special undisclosed persons that have been helping me out with not only placing some blocks, but some very, very vital material gathering. And they'll be mentioned. You just got to figure out where in and on and around this video. But anyway, go check those guys out. So, gosh, I'm still at a loss for words. I'm giggling inside. But anyway, thanks, Amici. Ciao again to all the new folks. And I'll talk to you later. Ciao a tutti. And aloha. Bye-bye.